Wait, look there. Hmm? Yeah? Here we go.
Hello.
Oh. Missed.
Yeah? Here we go.
Let us end this.
Okay, so I gotta ask. We can restart this from the beginning and get the combat to work faster. But, like, now's the time to do it if that's a problem for you, because
I shall make it.
faster we get into the game, the more time we'd have to make up doing that. So if you want to do that, now's the time. Because the real combat, yeah, that's what I was, yeah. The actual combat is real time with pause, which is much faster. I didn't realize the turn-based was going to be that kind of... Yes, of course. Oh shit, start game and skip intro, fuck yeah. That helps.
An aged dwarf. You can see.
I'm just gonna zip through the opening real quick.
Sit, please. Thank you for joining us.
A pale. She's preoccupied.
Your brush with it. Does everything appear to be in order? Good.
The dwarfs rigged it.
Tell me, do you remember when we... You came to that, you prayed for help still.
She places.
You had need, the being, though Aethys stole along. You and he are still connected. No,
She delicate.
I know. Their souls... Good. Before you... When you can picture...
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The kind of person who picks an import character who's pre-made is a nightmare. Elf body godlike, right? Yeah, I did pick elf. Or an elf godlike. Alright, you're up for, hair doings. Take your pick. Satisfied with that one? This one. Okay. No, that's kind of stuck as it is. I don't get a choice to. I get like there's for some reason it's still an option, but I've only got the one color. Nope.
Let's go. Finish them! After him. Ah. Quietly now.
Go forth now, what? Find Aeth.
With a quick...
A chime.
The dwarf no...
Hi, Melo.
The return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. Adair
How you feeling? Alive.
I hate the voice I had no. It is only the
Misfortunes brewing.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your...
Pirates.
I know this is... All right. Now make some...
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you...
I'll be taking your ship now.
Well, at least...
I am a... Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death.
Always like that one.
But that... Listen up, man. I'm off to play with the...
You heard, bandwidth! After...
Defend the ship!
See, wasn't that faster? No, I don't. I can just pause whenever I want to. And then select the character and make, queue up the skills.
You've been getting... If you're worried so far...
It's a...
Ran aground...
I do say that it...
The view's better than I would have thought. We better go see...
I'm
That's true.
patching the...
Let's see about the others. I don't want to be paddling.
For now, my lady, if it is not too taxing...
Could be.
A pet...
Well, I suppose... What do you need? I got it.
Help! Somebody! Per
I'd be glad to. I'm here.
You're looking back. It's my leg, Matiko. I wasn't. Have you found? I'll start a.
Of course. What can I do? Yes?
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
What can I do? I'm here.
There must be other survivors out there.
Hey, I can't see much. It's weird. Oh.
Yeah, the thing is that when you do it this way, the characters, if all you're going to do is auto attack, the characters will just do it for you.
Watcher, over here. It is good to see the bosun. Beadle is in that. I was able to come. I remained here, hoping he would return quickly. He has not. I will make for the campfire.
And we're all caught up.
I guess we're not the first to head this way.
Not a sound. Yes.
Sneak attack!
Yeah. Yes.
Could be a...
I'm no help here.
Yeah, guns don't really work super well against skeletons.
Could be trouble. Not a sound.
Sea bat?
Stand together. Indeed.
Keep it down.
Look there.
Damn pirates! Andra, take your scabrous souls for fish food.
Bayadol. Still alive and calling everybody scabrous, I see. Well, now we got a bosun. Just need a boat.
Adair. And I see that corpse we've been carting around is looking a slight more sprightly. Good to see the two of you, but mind your step. I've got myself in a spot of trouble. Been trying to find a way past without losing a leg or getting a face full of poison.
One of these just set off the traps with a few heavy stones. I can take care of a few traps.
Well, they sting something fierce, so mind yourself.
Interesting. Of course. Happily.
Ooh, armor. Oh, and a shield. Cool. So I'll use the shield for my sword offhand on the sword.
Bless you, lady. Would have been a sorry way to go. Caught up in a dead pirate's trap. It's just bats and stinking corpses in this cave. You find anyone else?
We got a campfire going on the beach.
Then I'll head that way myself. See you on the beach, Captain.
Be careful.
We got a copper golem, huh?
What's a metal killing machine doing out here by himself in a cave anyway? Collecting his thoughts?
Presumably, guarding pirate treasure, which is a cool thing to find immediately after landing. Dozen paintings, mildewed and worthless, line the walls among broken bottles and rotting wood.
That R looks about as good as it smells. That's gonna be hard to clean.
Ring of minor protection. I like that. Oh. We're getting some doodads and baubles.
Could be trouble. Yes?
I can finally use one of my cipher abilities. To charm the skeleton and put it on our side.
Stand together. I can hold out. Yeah.
What do you need?
Of course.
I'll try my best. Hope that helps. Indeed.
Very fancy. And yeah, now we've gone all the way around and we're back.
Yeah?
Hmm?
Okay, so...
What can I do?
You coming along, man? Come on. Hey, I got a little group of guys down here now.
They warned me strange things would come following you, Watcher.
What a mess. We'll be needing help getting the Defiant off the ground.
What do we do now?
Not much chance of us moving the ship on our own, but we're in charted waters. There's bound to be a town nearby.
Alright, I'll go to handle that then. Ghost!
Didn't think death would be so boring.
Then do something to liven it up. Do a jig! Guess we're going up the beach then.
Spy, Margaret here. My flame burns yet. Is that you? You woke just in time for the fun. Fighting off motherless raiders one moment, flung into the freezing depths of Ondra's bosom the next. Aye. Magran learns us poor bastards that a little excitement's good for the heart.
Even the gods can't break me, Ingram.
some others might think that blasphemy. But when Magran hears it, Captain, oh, she knows you're filled with a fire.
Can we go back on the ship now?
You're still drunk, aren't you?
Dry as kindling, Watcher.
Shouldn't you be helping?
Oh, but I am, Captain. I pray for the dint to test ourselves anew against the pirates. We'll nae let them slip away a second time.
Any idea where I should start?
I heard some hollering by the Defiant. Worth spying on, just in case someone went cast from the deck onto the strand.
Alright.
Good. I'll start a fire. A right proper fire to thank Magran for all her trials.
Oh, that was all the crew. Did I get a level up out of that? Dang. I did. They're all going to start the same fire.
What do you need? Okay, so we're at level 2, so do we not get second level spells yet? I get tenuous grasp. I can use my powers to assail their grasp on reality.
I'm here.
Because I picked like the trickster mindfuck archetype, so we can our abilities to like deal with people's perceptions or illusions and stuff like that are very powerful. So that's where I gotta go. So right now I got Voice of Treason, which lets me charm people, and I've got Tenuous Grasp, which lets me make the assault their sense of reality. Okay, I've got all the DLC. In the distance, you see a simple wagon. The angle at which it rests on the road, one side jutting above the other, suggests that it has been damaged or disabled. Even from your vantage, you can make out Kith milling around it. Sneak closer. Complete success. As you near the cart, you make out a group of Red Saren pilgrims in rough spun linens and cottons. A single draft horse stamps on the ground impatiently, as two of the pilgrims argue over the front right wheel, which is stuck hopelessly in the mud. Approach. One of the pilgrims notices you. Her step back draws the attention of the others, and a man in a well-worn gambeson steps forward. The weight of deep concern hangs on his face. Do the dreams bring you here as well? The other pilgrims look at you with a mix of apprehension and hope. Dreams? We are farmers, come from Red Saris to work the colony fields here. We're believers all to the one in the light of Aethys. The other pilgrims nod fervently in agreement. A woman with a smiling baby lifts the infant's hand to wave. We've been having dreams, 3 stars sailing through the sky, piercing the black of a storm cloud. Figured it must be him, Aethys, calling to us. So we came here to the place we saw in our dreams. Pilgrims look around, matching this sleeping memory to the present. We saw the giant pass with 3 stars on his brow, but he sighs and gestures to the wagon stuck in the mud. Sad to say we could not follow him. Wheel stuck as it gets. None of us are strong enough to lift that corner up to get something under it. More than one of us tries and we'll get in each other's way. The other pilgrims nod and stretch, suddenly remembering their aching bodies. Now let me take a look. A brief inspection reveals that the wagon is undamaged, but the wheel is stuck fast in the mud. We have some wood, the old man says as he gestures to the back of the wagon. If we can get the wheel up, we can slide that beneath it. Inside the wagon, you see several planks of wood. Small blocks of valuables sits to the side. One of the young Dawn Stars looks at you, eyes wide. Reckon you can lift it? Attempt to lift the corner of the wagon. Attempt to steal the strong box. I don't have any strongbow, but I do have good sleight of hand, so... Attempt to steal the strongbox. You hop into the wagon and take a moment to examine the boards and shift them around. You take the opportunity to deftly slide the small box into your pack. You drop back to the dirt, expression carefully thoughtful. Adair buries his face in his palm. Okay. Hey Milo, how's it going? Hello! So we just stole the strongbox. You gained an item, ingredients, three paradots. Attempt to lift the corner of the wagon. Success. Adair squares themselves to the wagon's corner, squats deep, and wrestles the wheels up from the mud with a grunt. Young Dawnstar stands in shock for a moment, reacting just in time to thrust a thick board beneath the wheel. It takes the better part of an hour to lay down a safe path for the wagon to roll free from the mud. Laboring Dawnstars glisten with sweat but laugh happily as they sing songs of praise for Eothas. 2 hours pass. Smiling, the leader presses a small pouch of coins into your hand. We appreciate the help. Without you, who knows how long we would have been stranded out here. They begin to prepare their wagons as you take your leave. You've gained 15 silver pfennigs. The old man calls out to you as you go. Take care of yourself and your soul, traveler. Whether you came for Eothas or not, we know in our hearts that he has come for us. Yeah, I got a bit of a thieving thing. Okay, so do we want to go north or do we want to go east? East it is. There's a bridge. Actually, I'll get whatever's in this fucking. Well, because there's the town, so. I see large footprints. We were supposed to go north.
Better see what that crowd's about.
Hey, something's been bothering me. I'd like a word.
What's up? Looks at you with a frown and a blank stare, as though you hadn't thought that far ahead. It looks away and back at you several times before speaking.
You spend enough time with someone, you're bound to catch sight of things. Things you didn't notice at first. Maybe some things you don't care for. You and I now, we've spent a lot of time together.
He halts, and for a moment it's unclear as to whether he intends to continue.
I've always tried to do right by you, even if I didn't agree with everything you did. Maybe it's just Eothas that's got me thinking this way, but lately I'm starting to question who I should be fighting for. And the more I see of you, the less I feel good about my choices.
Is this because I stole the strongbox? It's the one thing I've done that's in any way weird. You don't have to like me, you just have to have the same goal.
Well, that's what I've been telling myself. And I do want to make it to Eothas.
I've got so many questions. There's no one else who can answer them.
There comes a point, though, where those answers don't matter if I gave up my soul to get them.
His eyes widen. He holds up his hands in a calming gesture.
I didn't mean anything by that last part.
just an expression.
Okay, I need you on this journey. I'll try to be more tolerable company.
Well, I appreciate that. If you can follow through, this will be the last time you hear of it. I don't ask much, and I want to help you. We're in this together. Just need you to respect that I'm here with you, and there's things I won't stand for.
What if the giant comes this way?
Please, everyone stay calm.
You steal one strongbox and they're like, ugh. The man at the center of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both the gaggle of townsfolk gathered around the platform and a rather severe-looking Ooooooh woman standing beside him.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
The Ooooooh woman folds her arms.
Yes. I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves? If everyone would...
As Clario's gaze sweeps across the crowd, it falls upon you where it remains. A few more heads turn to see what has caught the governor's attention.
It's one of the pirates.
At this alarmed cry, the whole of the crowd turns to regard you. A startled, expectant hush falls upon the gathered throng. You'll be like, my ship ran aground, I'm not a pirate, or I am a pirate. Look around, where?
Everyone stay calm. I think it's clear our guest is nothing of the sort. 2 of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
Crowd quiets somewhat at that, though you still feel yourself the target of a few glares.
That would make her lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
Quite.
If I was all that lucky, I wouldn't have crashed here.
Perhaps not, but I suspect some good can come of this. Per complanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes. Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Grade. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Have I got a button that, Hey, Milo. Aww. Highlight interactables, I do. It's this one. Milo has come out to say hi. Oh, you sit to watch? Okay, that's cute.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
The woman shouts, arms raised high and wide. In each hand she grips a golden candle. Flames gutter wildly as she gestures to the crowd before her. The missionary holds a candle to drip wax into the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin.
Se futito! Madicchio! I did not sign up to be burned!
What do you think you're doing?
Idling, that's what. Making ourselves feel all requited.
Arms crossed over her chest, a shorter, darker-skinned woman watches the ritual with an ornery sort of expression, her delicate chin jutted up.
We just missed one of the biggest rape-ins of all time. What about the souls that need us?
As she steps forward, she reaches for a peculiar-looking lantern strapped to her hip.
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to kindle a stubbornness inside her. Shoulders set, she grins.
Here, I'll light them all at once.
Metal clanking, she sways an eerily lit lantern in an intricate pattern before her. Priestess bites her lips, swinging harder and faster, lithe arms hurtling the weapon with a deceptively hidden strength, until she thrusts it out hard towards the crowd, splattering everyone with wax. That's one way to do it.
Hell yeah, it is. I call that the...
Grinning, she turns to get a good look at you and promptly chokes.
Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams?
She ducks her head, cheeks flushing prettily.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
You dreamed people died?
Sure did. I get those kind of dreams sometimes. The ones that turn out true. Nightmares, more like. Terrors that come true. Had 'em since I was a little girl on the farm. Guess Gone was speaking to me even then.
Aspect of Aethys associated with death and harvests.
Some of our brethren suffer from these visions more than others, while some of us, favorably, have none at all.
It ain't a curse. It's a blessing. A mark of the divine.
What happened here?
It's madness, right? Who'd have thought a giant green statue might storm through the port?
At the memory, her pupils gobble up the warm brown of her eyes, and the remaining darkness gleams wickedly.
I did. I dreamed it for months. Again and again, and night and day, until I pushed the others to come here. We told the governor, but he wouldn't evacuate on account of me, not knowing exactly when our god might arrive.
No one believed it. But how could we know?
Looking for an Audra statue, yay high, inhabited by Aethys.
I knew it!
Clenches her grip on the sickle in her right hand.
Gone's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams. I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Why do you want to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Jyoti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wingleth, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gone bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours?
I'm a watcher.
So you can see souls? That's a handy talent to have. I know my harvesting would benefit from it. And here you are, following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you?
Why not? Perhaps you'll prove useful in dealing with Aethys.
I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it. You won't regret this.
Hey.
Adair half nods without looking in Jyoti's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something in the distance. Tad too eagerly, she saunters close behind you.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
She waves her brethren a curt parting.
Real quiet now. I'm here.
What do you need?
Quietly now.
It's not, One of our dudes has some talking he wants to do, and I'm trying to figure out how to get her to do that. Oh, they were companion conversations. Press and hold R2 to open the action bar and navigate to top. Thank you for that.
Leave me.
Ah, okay, I gotta do it through. Yeah.
The Children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here.
There we go, I
There's
figured it
someone I
out.
used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
How did you know her?
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale, same temple.
You're eager to see her, but you're trying to hide it. Why?
All right, all right. We used to, you know. She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
Jyoti's face models bright red. She turns away, hands covering her eyes. That's my favorite kind.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Okay, so... anyone else here that's like... Pat the dog. Dog narrows its eyes contentedly as you pat it for a few moments.
It's not right. I came here on the first ship. Why does an islander get paid the same as I?
They're bigger than you, and they haul cargo without whining about it.
It's not right.
How does it work? You inhale. It isn't complicated. Ha! Maybe I was wrong.
Okay, so it's just a bar, there's nobody in it yet. I have 3.
Red Serens, adherents, the dear wooden. What next?
A giant right out of the living lands?
Don't joke. Who knows what that thing was?
You can just find lockpicks around.
Fresh Race fish. You to the coral. No contest. What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
You are a strange man.
What can I do?
Okay, so what's the control for damn it. Like previous character. There we go. Okay, so it's triangle I gotta press if I want to toggle between things. Alright, that's cool.
Indeed.
It's fine. It just opens up the mouse cursor for fine controls.
Happily.
I mean, yeah, when we get the chance. Who dis?
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valian Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port March.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of her.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever.
Clario's tone is polite, but there's a strained edge to his wide smile as he turns from Jyoti to address you.
Quite the event, receiving one of the godlike in our little town. Perhaps it will take the people's minds off recent events. Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
Strange events?
A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Marge claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm. I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories.
It wasn't just a giant, that was Aethys. Governor mouths a voiceless ah of understanding and studies you for a moment.
You'll find good company among the Dawn Stars here in town. They have all manner of theories concerning the behemoth. Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports. Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
What could I do for you? I just got here.
Indeed. Which means I can spare you, whereas I cannot spare the guards. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the Luminous Adra trade?
I know that Luminous Adra is supposed to house more concentrated essence.
It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
How valuable?
Valuable enough to make sailing across the world seem like a sound investment. We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture. Up until very recently. We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that the giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
And if I find this Odorisi?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health, of course.
Do you have any idea what might have happened?
I told you what happened, but you wouldn't listen to me. We could have prepared for this level of destruction. But what do I know? I'm just a priestess with prophetic dreams.
Clara's jaw tenses, but he otherwise ignores Jyoti's tirade.
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site.
I can do that.
Gilad, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map, here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity? One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be finding a live person. Anyway, I better stop and get some stuff done.